Hello everyone, this is Ansa back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, this time we will be finishing things up here with Will Power's case, as this is the last day that court can continue to. The third day, which is really stupid because trials usually go on for weeks. But that'd be too unrealistic for a game, so I guess it makes sense. So, let's get started. The prosecution is ready. The defense is ready. It will be the final day of this trial. It's the final trial. It's the final day. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement? In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. It claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I'll call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge. Edgeworth on Edgeworth. Edge. It's funny. It's funny. Trust me. The prosecution calls Miss D to the stand. Miss D is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I dislike needless banter. If you must personificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. I know she did it. Make her pay. If she's guilty, I'm not going to read that. Not happening. Not happening. Entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bones. Wait a minute, T-bone steaks. The actors in the employee area left bones on their plates. Well, these two did not. So it's evident that it was something else. Okay. Found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Question about one part. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you to the van. There's a van in Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. This is the final battle. Let's do it. I'm gonna... So, entered the trailer 12:04. Be a rehearsal afterwards. Studio 1. Fatigued, so Sal take me. 15-minute break. T-bone steaks. No, you did not. You did not. Clearly bones. And a large... that's 2 bones, but a large bone. Ha, as I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. Employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss D and Mr. Salmonella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss D, tell me how a person can eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone. I think this is how. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss D doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. Miss D left the trailer to eat her steak. She ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Isn't that a little presumptuous? Say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be boring as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? Because it was the fence. She threw him onto the fence and stabbed him. And that's why there was no blood, because the blood was there. She cleaned it up. It was not the murder weapon. She reacted to it, so it's gotta be it. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Let's take this photo and present it. But I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough to know that you were going to present the wrong evidence. Consented to, with my favorite. Oh, because it's been fixed. Because it had duct tape. The so-called murder weapon. But this is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning's practice. Ah, the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest. Order, order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Poor Edgeworth. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell, what was it? How was Hammer killed? I can tell you. Can be sometimes unfounded. Let's see this murder weapon then. It's a 5-year-old photo. With a giant paper cut. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order, I cannot have... What is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. And not a word of this was leaked to the outside. This is a closed kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you can see it. The man fallen into this photo. See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Continue. 2:30. Miss D meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago. How very creative. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I said was true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. You had your people. Or the van. Yeah, you have the van. Manila used this van to drive her to Studio One after the meeting in the trailer. Yep. Costume, no less. You're claiming that I carried the body to Studio One and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Well, I mean, how couldn't you have? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, 2:30 to 2:45. Been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio One and placed inside of his costume. There wasn't enough time. Indeed. There was another way, though. The van. She had another way. For instance, there was no need for her to do it within the 15 minutes. There was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Show us how she carried the body. The van. Easy. You carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the evil magistrate costume. Hold on, Mr. Wright. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget that Sal Manella drove the van. Are you suggesting that Manella was a conspirator? Yeah? Has to be a conspirator. The body has to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way she could have done it alone. That they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in... They incinerated it. Shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. So, what happens next? Don't you question mark me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say, huh? I lost, something like that. Just said that. Wait, so you mean it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. The result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. I don't think so. But, there's no proof. Or if it isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. Um, you did it. Of course you did. Yes, Your Honor. Not sure that question helped the court to get a verdict. What do I do now?